How good an exercise was that?
Excellent, brilliant. It was said at half time. There's there's stuff going on the pitch there that you can't replicate in training. It was very important. We got a game tonight, and it was up against a real good set of opponents, and all in all, an excellent exercise.
I suppose with Gillingham coming, the fans will want to know that you've got 22 players now. Have you got everybody fit?
Have we got everybody? I think so. Yeah. I've not assessed anybody tonight, but as far as I'm aware, yeah, I think we should have a full squad of players to choose from come Saturday.
So, in other words, you get to this stage of the season, you haven't got any injuries, which actually is just what you want, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's I think it's testament to the lads, to be honest, because they've done everything that they've asked over pre-season, and they've been looking after themselves, and they've been warming up well and cooling down right. And if you look after yourself and have a bit of luck, you can stay clear of injuries.
So tonight, Bagazan had an hour, Russell had an hour, Darryl had 75 minutes. So all those three presumably would be very much in your thoughts for the weekend.
Yeah, along with other players, Birdie, Theo as well, Junior. We're delighted with the squad we've managed to assemble. We've got more numbers than I think we perhaps thought we would have been able to get come the end of last season and early close season, and we've managed to couple it with some good quality as well. So we've got plenty of options, plenty of food of thought, and a lot of players have really put a marker down this pre-season.
What are you going to do about a keeper for Saturday? A second keeper, we should say.
It's funny with the new 5 substitute rule that's only just come in the last week or so. Again, we've got options there's a couple of irons in the fire where we potentially we may bring somebody in. We've got some young lads as well at the club who we could use. And there's always the option of not going with a substitute for Saturday or throughout the season, which I think you might find a lot more clubs will do that this year, just with the substitute rule coming in so late.
Mark has said that there is this loan option for a player who's not available at the start of the season. So, I mean, would you register Steve Book as an option?
No.
Right. Okay. That's that then. We know about that. Right. Okay. Any movement on the situation with Luke Summerfield?
Luke, as far as I am aware, he's loved his time here. We've loved having him. I think he's done really well for us. And at this moment in time, I can't really see any reason why he won't eventually be our player.
But that's still to be sorted out, is it?
It may be going on as we speak now. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I think there's hardly anything to sort. Things are pretty much, as close as they can be without actually being able to announce it. So, hopefully, watch this space.
What does he give you that the other midfielders don't?
He, for his young age, he gives us a lot of experience. He's played a lot of games. He's played championship level. He's played with good players. He's played against good players. He passes the ball very well. He knows the game. He can talk. He can organise. He's one of those players that I always say that we can always improve. We can always buy 11 better. Get 11 better players than what we've got. And I think Luke comes into that. Into that scenario. We've brought him to the club because he's better than some players that we've had at the club recently, and he's going to improve us as a squad and improve the team as well.
Would you expect him to be a Cheltenham player by the weekend?
I'd really like to think so.
So staying on the player scenario, there was an inquiry for Andy Gallagher, as we know from last week. Has that moved at all?
Well, we gave Andy the chance to speak to a club who asked about him. Again, Andy's so highly thought of here. We can't guarantee him a place in the starting lineup. We can't even guarantee him a place on the bench. If he's in his own interest, we just felt it was the right thing to do, to give him the option to speak to the club. So he's got food for thought, Andy has, and he's not going to rush into any decision. And I don't blame him at all. And if he's still our player for the next few games, weeks, months, the full season, he knows how highly we think of him, and you know, it'd be a good thing.